Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Khadijah, Certified Life Coach, coming at you with another video. This one is still going to be about the family relations around the holidays, but this one is going to be a little bit different. The last one I did talked more to the younger people how to handle maybe going to family functions with older people. Maybe the generation is different. Maybe there's a lot of things that's not understood. This one is strictly for the older people. I'm looking at you, the ones with adult children, the ones with grandkids and things like that, because I think it's important that everybody kind of is involved in the changing and making better of family functions. And so to you guys, I say, if you want to make things better, don't be so judgmental on things, because as an adult child, we already know what you did. And I think that's where a lot of the aunties, the uncles, the grandparents and things like that kind of get it wrong, that they think a lot of the things that they did in the past was maybe swept under the rug or we didn't know. And so when they're talking to the adults now, their adult children or their adult grandchildren, it comes from a place of I would never. And so it comes off as very judgmental, where depending on your age, if you grew up in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, we kind of have a good idea because the cousins talk. You never know how many of your conversations are being heard by your kids when they're younger, and then they go tell their cousins. And so it is one of those things where you may have an aunt criticizing you, let's say, for moving in with a boyfriend, but yet you know full well she was going to key parties when she was, in the 70s, when she was 20 years old and things like that. Or you have an uncle that maybe criticizes you for having a baby out of wedlock, but you know he has secret children all over town. And so you're kind of looking at them like, how are you going to judge me when I know all the things you have done? And I want you guys, especially the older generation with adult children, to understand we know a lot more than what we say. We're just not going to say it to you, because we're at the point where humans are human. We understand everybody makes mistakes on everything and we got to do better. So a thing you can do is change up the dialogue and have it go from I would never to, hey, I have done this, and this is what we need to change, and this is what we need to make better for the next generation. Because if you don't, it's gonna fall on deaf ears, because it will be coming from a place of just being judgmental, and then the people aren't gonna hear you because it seems like you're trying to pretend to be super pious and, oh, I'm so perfect, when really no one is. And so give everybody a little grace. Don't become judgmental. And if you do want to talk to somebody about something that they may be doing wrong in their life, it needs to come from a place of, hey, this is what I did. This is what I did wrong, and this is what I don't want you to go wrong. Use yourself as an example of what not to do, and be open and honest with it, because once again, we already know. We just not gonna say it to your face because it may be disrespectful, but you can't go, oh, I can't believe so-and-so is late on their bills, but yet you've been in bankruptcy 3 or 4 times. So cut short. Make sure when you are communicating with somebody cross-generationally, it is from a place of wanting to be helpful and not being judgmental. But always remember, the example should come from you. This is what I did. This is what did not work. So just keep that in mind. This is a very busy time of year for me, so that's why this video is going to be so short. But I have a lot of things coming up for the new year, and I'm super excited about it, and it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave it down in the comment section. Please remember to like and subscribe. Totally free and super easy. And thank you once again. Bye-bye.